If you're not familiar with the harem genre, it usually involves a character being surrounded by at least 3 members of the opposite gender. The genre is closely related to ecchi anime, and many of them feature some of the hottest blonde anime girls. Harem anime is typically focused on a man and 3 women, but in this list I will tell you all about the anime that has more than 3 girls. And some of them are a little psychotic. And I'm not going to add To Love Ru or High School DxD into this list because obviously they are very legendary. You and I and every beginner of anime knows about it. So don't skip the video. Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon and set us all to be notified about our latest videos. At number 10, we have In Another World with My Smartphone. The story is pretty simple. Main character dies, God feels bad, sends him to another world, and he gets a better life than before, as well as getting a harem. He's overpowered as hell, and everything is as convenient as can be. The list just goes on, and the main character gets 9 girls, 9, in this harem. How crazy is that? 9 girls and 1 boy. If that happened in real life, I would have killed him. Alright, back to the anime. After watching tons and tons of the same stories, genres, spun in different ways, you kinda get tired of it. This show is one where I can just sit back and relax. I already know everything about what's going to happen, and I laugh and smile anyways because it's exactly what I expected to be. At number 9, we have Sister Princess. Wataru, the main character, is a smart guy who, due to a computer glitch, failed his high school entrance exam. He soon finds out that he was accepted to another school, which is located on an island called Promise Island. He then goes there, by force, and quickly meets 12 cute and charming girls who are his sisters. The show is entirely episodic and follows Wataru and his relationship with all sisters, as well as doing all sorts of things like going to school, celebrating holidays, shopping, and whatnot. Like most slice-of-life animes, it has no plot and the show is very episodic. This might turn some people off, but one can forgive the show for the lack of plot and just watch the show for what it is. Sweet and simple fun. Overall, the Sister Princess comes off with a very narrow appeal. Fans of Emoto-styled characters will find a cute paradise in at least one of the characters. At number 8, we have Happy Lesson. 1 guy, 5 girls, 1 roof. It's a recycled idea, but it never gets old. Happy Lesson is a kinetic take on an old genre. Chitose shares his house with 5 ladies. One might think the continued attention of this many girls would be a good thing, but too much attention can prove to be quite painful. Not only is he the subject of their abuse at home, but at school as well. Even when things finally calm down at night, all the rooms are taken so Chitose must sleep on the couch. What a painful life this MC has. I really feel sorry for him at first, but then I remember he is adopted. Those who watch hentai, I know what you're thinking right now, but don't get any wrong ideas, because I have not told you the important part yet. The 5 girls in this anime are all teachers in the same school, and they adopted our main character as their son. So our main character has 5 stepmoms. So it's something new compared to other harem anime, so make sure to watch it. At number 7, we have Infinite Stratos. To put Infinite Stratos in simpler terms, it's a cliche, lazy harem. Long story short, a universe has mechas piloted by only females, but one guy is able to pilot it without any reason at all. So the government sends him to school full of chicks so that he can pilot better and learn. Oh, did I mention he's dense? Beyond Naruto dense. Also, the girls in the school want to be in his pants. Even before I touched the play button on Infinite Stratos, all I've heard about it was, wow, so generic. So boring. Another one of those stupid harem ones. Screw what people think. But I still started watching with a rather pessimistic opinion. It is generic, but what's so bad about being generic? Isn't the entire definition of being general the idea that it follows the popular and majority trend? Truthfully, an anime that is only accused of being generic doesn't provide ample and concrete evidence of being a bad anime. The key to enjoying this anime is to completely ignore the attempts at plot throughout the anime while savoring the characters and their fanservice. At number 6, we have Trinity 7. A guy whose cousin disappeared one day decided to learn magic to get her back. Then he went to a magic school where he met the Trinity 7, and where his real story begins. To be honest, the story is not really that impressive. It has some flaws. It's weird. It doesn't really have anything outstanding. You will find awkward and funny moments along with very stupid situations. And you have to wonder, WTF? Why won't they attack instead of talking? However, in the end, the story is truly enjoyable, and I say that you may want to give it a try. The main character of this anime is, for once, not as dense as a brick, which already puts him ahead of the other majority harem leads. Arata is powerful and competent, so he doesn't have to be protected by the girls all the time. He's also unapologetically perverted, and it's quite refreshing to see him handle the inevitable ecchi situations with humor and honesty instead of stuttered apologies, which I gotta give it to them, it's kinda nice. Give the show a try and make the judgment on your own. At number 5, we have the Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. This anime is going to make you laugh, so be careful to not be drinking anything because you might spit it out. Yoto, our main character, has a problem of conveying what he wants to say to others as he hides who he really is, which is a pervert. For instance, he only joined the athletic club just to be closer to girls and see their panties. He meets up with his friend that suddenly changes and tells him that he can go to where a statue like Cat resides. Once there, you can make a wish to have something you don't like about yourself removed, but there is a catch. You have to offer something in return, so it's both give and take. What he is unaware of is that it will remove that unwanted trait and give it to someone who needs it. And hilarious antics ensue from this. So, as you can imagine, he goes to where the cat is and he brings his offering. It's all just laughter from then on because it's not what he wants to do, but he can't help himself to saying what's on his mind to girls. All characters are likable and you won't find much to dislike. At number 4, we have Haganai. I don't have many friends. This is a story about a transfer student who is having a hard time making friends due to the fact that he looks like a delinquent. He comes across another lone wolf girl who has the same problem, and the two decide to form the Neighbors Club in an attempt at helping others who have similar issues with making friends. Simply put, it's a comedy story about the Neighbors Club and the shenanigans and hilarity that ensue. Whether it's playing video games, chilling on the beach, or even going to summer festivals, there are many ways the club members entertain themselves, and there will be a lot of girls who will fall in love with our main character. Why, do you ask? Because he is the main character. Well, the anime was at least very enjoyable. It isn't perfect, but it kept me very consistently entertained. At number 3, we have Oresuki. Are you the only one who loves me? Joro wants to find love. A lot of love. In fact, he thinks he deserves his very own harem of beautiful women. Unfortunately, they are all bitches and sluts, as he calls them. And they are all in love with his best friend Sun-chan, a popular baseball player. All but one. Pansy, a stalker, blackmailer, and the main heroine. They're perfect for each other, both toxic douchebags. But, surprisingly, Joro doesn't want her. He wants an angel. The English title, Are You the Only One Who Loves Me?, made me wrongly assume this show would have a point. I thought the end goal would be Joro giving up on the harem fantasy, then coming to his senses in dating Pansy. Maybe then this vitriol could have had a decent message like, there's someone out there for everyone, or if you treat girls like sewage water, they're going to hate your guts. Instead, he doesn't. He chooses a harem. Every girl on the face of the planet inevitably falls in love with him. Strangely, he no longer picks up on the rom-com cliches. He is oblivious that everyone wants to jump his bones. Well, the ending is a bit of disappointment, but the anime was good. You will never get bored while watching this. Also, I'm excited to watch Season 2 whenever it comes out. Stay tuned. Number 2, The World God Only Knows. This anime is about the life of a 2D game god Kaima. He is known throughout the web. One day, he unknowingly signed a contract with the devil, mistakenly taking the contract as a challenge to his otaku god position, to help a demon girl Elsie collect escaped souls from hell that hide within the empty space in girls' hearts. To exorcise the evil soul, he must make the girl fall in love with him and kiss him. The only problem is that everyone in real life calls him an otaku and avoids him for his addiction to 2D girls and games. The World God Only Knows is a great anime overall. It combines humor and adventure successfully into a masterpiece that many previous animes have tried and failed to attain. If you're looking for a funny anime that still has a good story played out by likable characters, The World God Only Knows is definitely an anime that you should put on your list. And number 1 goes to Tenchi Muyo, War on Geminar. Set in a parallel universe, it tells the story of an unknown younger brother called Masaki Kenshi, who has found himself in the fantasy world of Geminar. He eventually comes to serve to Princess Lashara, who promises to help him search for a way to return home. After encountering a mysterious cult which tried to use his otherworldly powers to pilot a sacred mecha, he has to keep his origins and abilities a secret. Kenshi follows the princess to an elite academy which trains pilots, and there the story begins, with an epic tale filled with endless girls, mecha action, and comedic hijinks. Honestly, make sure to watch this one. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you think we missed any harem anime that you believe deserves to be #1 spot on this list. Also, definitely don't forget to like, share, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. I mean it, I'm watching you. As for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.